Daddy born poor, mama was too. Walking through the snow, plastic bags on their shoes. Papa selling houses, sleeping in a car. Four babies in the back seat, underneath the stars. Well, hey, hey, just work a little harder. Hey, hey, punching that clock with work and prayer and a little bit of luck. Make so much money, need a 10-ton truck. Ha, 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 ha.
Hey, good morning, everyone. Paul McMann here with Forex Smart Trade. Give me a second. I am a little screwed up here. Forgot how to turn on the screen. I think we got it all set though. All right. Good morning again. Thank you for thank you for being here at Forex Smart Trade. Hope you had a terrific holiday. I did. It will be a slow week this week with trading. Yesterday, if you tried to trade at all, even though the market was open, the spreads were huge. So it was very hard to do anything. And we're going to have, it's going to be a slow week throughout this week and until the beginning of next week. With that, here at Forex Smart Trade, our mission is to make you a successful currency trader, change the financial path of your life. We do that by teaching you how to trade using our proprietary trading indicator, which is very accurate. And we teach you using personalized one-on-one instruction, which we think is really the most effective and efficient way to learn. There's lots and lots and lots of information out there. Very hard to go through it and screen and try to figure it out. And maybe you can, but the point is that you'll waste a lot of time getting there. And there is a value to time, being able to learn things quickly and get on with it. So with that, you know what the other thing I didn't do is I don't think I've opened up beforehand. Getting back in the swing of it. I don't think I opened up a window here. So let's do that real quick. I don't think I opened up these guys. I usually like to have everything set up before we start. And I've just been enjoying myself the last few days. I haven't been... I forgot the routine. So let's get with it. We need to listen to this guy and then we'll get into it.
Due to federal and state regulations, we are providing the following disclosure. Please stay tuned, as this will take less than a minute. Foreign exchange, futures, and cryptocurrency trading are highly risky, and you can lose all the money you invest should you decide to engage in live trading. We are not responsible for your investment, trading, or tax decisions. We are not licensed financial advisors, traders, accountants, stockbrokers, or attorneys. We are not licensed commodities brokers and do not engage in or facilitate commodities transactions. We are not an introducing broker, and we make no recommendation as to where you should invest or what broker you should trade with. As you apply what you learn, we recommend you seek advice from licensed professionals. Any trade results that we show should not be considered typical of our students. We do not and cannot track the results or performance of our students' private trading accounts. We do not know what a typical or average student earns or loses trading. This is not a get-rich-quick program, guaranteed system, or business opportunity. We sell training and trading tools. We make no promises our training or tools will generate future income for students, and you may not make your investment back, including your investment in this training. Any redistribution or recording of this material is strictly prohibited without advance written permission.
One of the great things about the program is that we are become an accountability partner with you and are continually mentoring you. And one of the ways we do that is by having live trades like this one, where someone like me comes online while you watch. They do their trade analysis, so it is a teaching moment, and it allows you to evaluate how accurate the indicators are, and then it also rewards you by giving you a free trade at the end. Once you are in the regular program, we do a live trade in the morning at 10 a.m. We also do another live trade in the evening at 6 p.m. or excuse me, at 10 p.m. And then we have continuous training every Wednesday evening. We've got an advanced member meeting, and every Saturday morning we also have a back to the basics training. Again, reviewing strategies, taking questions, helping you be the best version of yourself. I work off of a little checklist that helps me stay focused. Every day I will try to restart Green Chart, so it's got a fresh memory and it's kind of operating optimally. At the end of every day, I know as I've got this at the beginning, but just as a reminder, at the end of every day, it is about getting better. And the way we get better is by taking a little bit of time to review where we've gone and make good course corrections. So if you've got trades that didn't do what you thought they should have done, it's good to go back and examine why. And with the simulator in Green Chart, you can go back to the specific time you took a trade and take a look at exactly what you were looking at to go back and see. Now, sometimes you might have done everything right, and we just went and did something different. Other times you may be applying the trade wrong. You may not understand the signal, and by going back and looking at it, you'll say, "Oh, I missed this." And if you can't see it, you can connect with me or someone else, and we can take a look at it and say, "No, you didn't do this right." So that is, again, one of the values of working with us. As we are technical traders, we are trading based on the price action. We want to know news events so that we can trade around them, because news impacts currency pairs, and we find that news at forexfactory.com. Forexfactory.com breaks news down into 3 categories, and this week, as you can see, is a very, very slow week. Yellow is low impact, orange is medium impact, and there are no reds. So until next week, when you get ISM manufacturing coming out on the USD. So let's go ahead and it's a bank holiday. Again, it's a bank holiday in London, so the volume is going to be low. It is a bank holiday. Oh, no, this is, bank holiday in Canada too. So what that means is volumes are going to be low. Our indicators don't work as well when volumes are low, so it's probably better not to trade anything with the pound or the Canadian dollar today. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what we can find. I am going to use something called the 10-point trade signal. This is kind of my bread and butter trade. I'm going to do it off of a 1-hour chart. That is my preferred chart to trade off of. Although in the evening, when I send out the trade setup, I am sending it out off of a day chart. I like to be at least 30 minutes into the chart so that the indicator has time to form. On a 1-hour chart, typically a trade is going to be worth anywhere from 5 to 35 pips. My sweet spot is 10 to 11 pips. And if I can do that 3 times a day, I am doing very well. And I am looking for the trade to close within 1 to 3 hours. I myself, I'm not going to probably be trading very much this week. I didn't do a trade last night, so I haven't traded at all yet this morning. Again, just because the volume is down and I've got family around and other things going on, so I can't really sit and monitor things. On this trade, basically, I am looking to line up all of the lines on the chart, and I want to get agreement with all 3 sections of the chart. And when I do, I have a good trade. So with that, let's take a look. Let's take a look and see what we have. I'm going to start, I'm going to use the Light 6 Major, which is one of the standard charts. It is a composite chart. It is showing me 6 different currency pairs. On this first chart, they're all US based. And I am looking for, I'm going to start with the middle section of the chart, which is the majors and minors. Red and green line is the major indicator. Black and gray is the minor indicator. Horizontal red is the oversold line. So I'm looking for situations where the market is oversold. And when the market's oversold, that means it's a good buying opportunity. In currency, we are just looking for movement. And our indicators are very good at picking up when the movements are up and when the movements are down. And one of the ways we tell is by, if we see on this indicator that we are oversold, that means it is a buying opportunity. We'll get a little bit of an up move. And specifically, I want all the lines below the red line and pointing up. Likewise, when the this horizontal blue line is the overbought line, I am looking for situations where the lines are above the overbought line and the lines are pointing down. And here you can see we were overbought. We started to have a little down move here. It lost gas. There's a kink in the line here. So we're going from more steep to less steep to a little bit more steep, but still not great. It's less than 45-degree angle. And all of a sudden we got a little kink in the line, and then we've got a big down candle as it runs through the channel. So I'm looking for these situations where we're going to run through the channel and I can get 10 pips out of it. Can I get more pips out of it? Yes, I can. But for me, I want to be able to get in and get out. The less time I have with a trade open, the less risk I have. So that's what I'm looking for. I'm trying to get in scenarios that minimize my risk in trading. Can I make 10 pips on a buy when we're overbought? Yes, I can. But that's just not part of my trade plan. My trade plan is I want to catch something overbought and try to ride it through the channel and at least get 10 pips out of it. And depending on how many pips I've already made for the day, I may take more. But my first trade, I want to get a 10 pip trade in there. So here, Australian USD, we are oversold. Minors have started to turn, majors are still going down. So we got nothing there. If I've got nothing here, I don't need to look at the other parts of the chart. So I start with the, I consider the majors the kind of the most important piece. So if I see the majors there, it's a good trade. So here, Euro USD overbought, everybody's going down. And I have a double cross here where the red line is crossed over the green and the black line is crossed over the gray. So 3 points. 1, we're overbought. 2, everybody's going down. And 3, I've got that double cross. Steepness is okay. Everybody's clustered. I'd like to see this a little bit longer, but that's okay. And they're all entering the channel. So when I have 3 points here, I am going to jump up to the TNTs and count how many lines are supporting the sell signal I see here. So the 2 orange lines are going down, thick and thin orange. The blue lines are inversely related. So what that means is when blue is going up, that means sell. So dotted blue is going up. So 3 of the 4 are telling me sell. I need a minimum of 3 out of the 4 telling me sell. And when I have 3 of the 4 here, then I am going to jump down to the pressure. I want the lines either pointing down or I want the red line on top. And I do have the red line on top. So I have a point here. So I've got 7 points. 3 here with the majors and minors. 3 here with the TNTs. And 1 here with the pressure. Red line is on top. And it is the lines are diverging. They're moving away from each other. And the slope of the green line is gone from more steep to less steep. So I've got 7 points here. When I have 7 points, my next step is to confirm the setup. And how I'm going to confirm the setup is I am going to go to a full chart and see what the 2 and the 4 hour chart are doing. I'm interested in the direction. If I can get the direction right, I'm going to take the trade. And what I'm looking, so this was the signal we were just looking at. So this, when I say a full chart, this chart has a 2 minute, a 30 minute, a 1 hour, a 2 hour, a 4 hour, and a 1 day chart on it. So here's the 1 hour that we were just looking at. On the 2 hour, I am looking that we're overbought. And I also want to see that we're overbought on the 4 hour. And the reason I want that is if we are overbought, if the signal weakens on the 1 hour chart, we'll still get the trade off of the 2 and the 4 hour chart. It's just going to take longer for it to happen. So that's kind of my backup, is that if I don't get it off the one chart, I'll get it off the other chart. Now, I don't necessarily need the indicators to be pointing down like I have here. In this case, on the 2 hour, it is. And also on the 4 hour, the major is starting to turn down. On both, the minors are going the other way. I am interested in what the majors are doing. I'm interested in what the majors are doing. I'm going to give more weight to the majors. Only thing I don't like on the 2 hour is that the lines have been hanging out up above the overbought line for 12 hours here. So each of these candles is 2 hours. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So for the last 10 hours, we have been overbought, gone down, then turned, came back up, started to come down, went back up, and it's starting to turn here. I prefer to catch something where we've gone from overbought to oversold. So the line, like what we're seeing here on the 4 hour, I like this better. We've gone from one edge to the other edge, and it's starting to turn. So both of these are basically overbought. So that passes my confirmation test. Once I have the confirmation, I want to figure out what the trade is worth. And the way I'm going to figure out what the trade is worth is I'm going to go to a chart which shows me what the trend is and what the support and resistance are. And since I trade the Euro USD a lot, you can see I've already got support and resistance drawn on here. Support and resistance are spots where the lines tend to naturally stop. The candles seem to naturally stop. And I want to know where those are because since I want to get in and get out, if I know that the movement's going to stop and hesitate at a certain spot, I don't want to trade through that spot because I want to be able to get in and get out. So if I know where those spots are, I can set my trade up around that. So, and you can see it hits these lines quite a bit. I don't have to draw it here because I've saved this because I trade this a lot. And I want to take a look at what the trend is. So the trend is where the price has been going in the last few days or weeks or month. So here we're trading into an uptrend. And the reason I want to know that is I'm going to take less pips when I trade into a buy move if I'm taking a sell trade than if I'm going to take a buy trade into a buy move. And actually, I want to. So we're trading into a buy trade. We're taking a sell trend, a sell trade, and I want to just see. I want to confirm. This is we're at 106.46. and we're going to 106.77. So it's about 30 pips, and that's about right. So usually these are about 30 pips apart on a 1 hour chart. So then I want to know, and I'm just looking to see what the trading history has been for the last couple of weeks. So I'm pulling it together a little bit. Let's come on here. And then I want to know how much we have. So we've got 21 pips up and 9 pips down. Actually, even a little less than 9 pips down. So we have a sell with 9 pips. Let us go back and take a look. Well, I like the signal. Let's go ahead and take a 7 pip sell. 7 pip sell. I don't want to. So you can do that in your simulator, or you can open up your MetaTrader 4. MetaTrader 4 Euro USD. I am going to click New Order, and it opens up a new order here. This is a demo account. My lot size is going to be a function of how much I have in the account. There's $13,700 in here. So I'm just going to move the decimal spot over 4 places to get my proper lot size. So it's going to be 1.38. So 1.38. It's going to be a market execution, market sell. I'm not going to worry about the stop loss or take profit. It drops in the sell. I am going to right click, go to modify. It brings up this window, and I can tell it how many pips I want. So 7 pips is 70 points. And if I click the little copy as button, it does the math and puts the profit number in there. And we're going to use a 3-to-1. But I may adjust this as I take a look at it. 3-to-1 for right now. So if I'm going for 7 pips, it'll be a 21 pip stop loss. I put 210 in here, click the copy as. It does the math for me. And when I take a look at this, it's outside the current range. I usually like to make sure I am outside where the I like to trade outside the next resistance level. So the next resistance level is 106.777. Let's see where this placed us. This put us at 106.445. So it has us underneath this line. I am going to push it out over this line because I don't want to get stopped out. And there's less of a chance of getting stopped out if I am at above it. So I'm going to go up to the 106.785. So I'm going to go ahead and modify this. The stop loss is meant to protect us, and it's a little bit of an art. So it's 106.785. 106.785. We took a sell on the Euro USD for 8 pips or 7 pips. Take profit is 1.06472. 1.06472 with a stop loss of 1.06785. 1.06785. Now, I like the signal. For me, I probably I don't like taking trades for less than 10 pips. So probably normally I would skip this. But we do have the signal here. and it's getting better as time is going by. This line has gotten steeper since we started looking at it. This is a nice setup here. The setup's even better than when we started. So we should be able to get this. Now, one of the other great things about the program is we've got a dozen different signals. And as we train you, we are going to create a trade plan that allows you to where we match a trading signal to how you like to trade. So one of the other signals I use, although this is my principal signal, is when I can't find a trade, I've got a little scalp trade that I can do. And it's called the thick orange line trade. And on that trade, what we're doing is we are looking at what the thick orange line is doing. This trade, the rules of it are I want to do it when there's less than 5 minutes remaining on the chart, on a 1 hour chart. And as you can see up over here, we've got 4 minutes left. And I am looking for what the thick orange line is doing. And basically, I want to catch it at either end when it's maxed out up high or maxed out down low. And this number over here to the right is telling me what its relative position is. And when it's as high as it can go, this is at 0. Excuse me, this is at 10. When it's as low as it can go, it is at 0. So I am looking for this to be either 0 or 10 or within 1 point of either end. So this isn't close enough. This isn't close enough. 7 isn't close enough. 1 isn't close enough. 4 isn't close enough. 1 isn't close enough. So nothing here. So I'm looking. So since it's a scaled number, if it's at 10, it's thinking there's no more up in the movement. If there's no more up in the movement, that's a time to sell. But once I see that, I want to confirm it. So we're going to just keep going. So 7 isn't close enough. 0 isn't close enough. Oh, 0 is. So we've got part 1. So this is all maxed out. It's down at the bottom. To confirm it, I want to look where the majors are. And I want the majors lines to be both below the red line. And I'd like the red line to be at least where the black line is, or the green line is now. Right now, this is telling me, the majors are telling me there's more down to the move. So it's not maxed out. So I'm going to pass. 5 isn't close enough. 3 isn't close enough. 2 isn't close enough. 8 isn't close enough. I'm looking for 0 or 10 or within 1 point of either. 0.5. So this guy's way down here. But my majors are overbought. My majors are telling me, hey, I got a ways to go down. So we have no agreement here, so I'm going to pass. Euro New Zealand dollar, 10. Yes, that's what I'm looking for. But my majors are almost overbought. The green line is over the overbought line, but the red line isn't. I want both lines above the screen, this green line. Or the blue line to be good. And I want to see this red line where the green line is. So close, but not yet. Pound New Zealand dollar, 9.5. That's within 1 of 10. So yes. But my lines, this is telling me there's more up in the movement. I want the lines to be up here. So no. Not close enough, not close enough, not close enough. Let's go to the next one. 1.1. Ooh, that's outside of the range. Like here, the lines are all overbought, oversold. So if this were under 1 and I saw this would be a good trade. But again, I guess our other issue is we've got the Canadian dollar and the banks are closed today. So that's going to skew this. So I wouldn't trade that. 5, no. 6, no. 9, yes. On the pound Australian dollar, but my majors are still going up. So this is telling me there's more up in the movement, where this is telling me it doesn't think there's more up in the movement. So I want to get agreement between the both of them. 0.4. All right, that's within 1. And these lines are where I want them. Now, the only issue is going to be, so this is the setup. This is what I'm looking for. 0.4. The lines are down here. Our only problem is going to be New Zealand dollar, Swiss franc. Usually on the New Zealand dollar, the spreads are large. So let's see if we can figure out what our spread is. New Zealand dollar, Swiss franc, and I don't have that open, so I'm going to go to File, New Chart. It's going to probably be down in this third group. What was it? It's New Zealand dollar, Swiss franc. New Zealand dollar, new chart. New Zealand dollar, Swiss franc, right here. The spread is 2. We're going from 58.44 to 58.47, which is a 2.5. This is a 5 pip trade. On a 5 pip trade, I don't want to give half of it away to the broker for commission. I want it to ideally be under a pip. Anything more than a pip, I'm not interested. So this spread is too big to take this trade for 5 pips. But when the clock changes, and it just did, actually, it's good that we didn't take it. This number didn't really change. Some traders will actually wait till the clock changes like it did here, and I want to see this number bounce by at least one. And it was at 0.5 or 0.4, so it popped up less than 1. So it's going to take a little bit longer. What we're looking for is when we get both of those numbers at the extremes, it's like pulling a rubber band. There's a little tension there, and when the candle changes, there's a little snap, and we want to take advantage of that snap. So we got saved because the spread was too big here. Okay, gang, we took one trade today. It was a sell on the Euro USD. We've got a take profit of 1.06472, 1.06472. It was for 7 pips, stop loss of 1.06765, 1.06765. I'm expecting this trade to close within the next 3 hours. We will do this again on Thursday morning. Friday's not a good day to trade at all. Monday will not be a good day to trade. So we will not be doing it Monday night, and we will reconvene again next Tuesday. So this week we're on Thursday, and then Tuesday again. Thanks so much for joining me. Appreciate you taking some time to spend with it, especially during the holiday week. And if you want to be a good trader, we will make you a good trader. I promise. If you need to, if you want to get a hold of me, you can do that by going to Forex Factory, Forex Smart Trade .com/schedule, and you can schedule some time with me. Thanks so much. We will see you Thursday morning. Bye-bye.